So you all know about the Adventures of the Little Fuzzies series. The Adventures of Little Fuzzies is a uber popular series right now, and we introduced it maybe a year ago, and students have just been telling us about all the things that the Little Fuzzies are doing. They're pretend playing with them. The Little Fuzzies are helping them practice, and it's been so much fun to see how this series has just lit the imagination of so many students, or just encouraged them in the imagination they already have. So you can see on this slide that there are 5 little fuzzy pieces. But if you look underneath that, the music achievement cards that we released a couple of weeks ago, there are actually 7 pieces. And you may not have noticed that, but so there are 2 new pieces. One is going to be released today, and the other is a holiday piece that we're going to be releasing at our holiday webinar. So Little Fuzzies Trick or Treat is the new piece, and I had a lot of fun with this. I asked my own kids, how would little fuzzies trick or treat? They don't have hands, they don't have legs. How would they do this? And my own kids, who are varied in age from in college to a teenager to grade school, they all came up with their own ideas. And the idea was that they would all stack themselves up, and then they would lean in, and then the top one would ring the doorbell, and they would trick or treat. And it was just such a fun idea. And this whole piece is based on that fun idea. Now, the hand position in this piece is perfect for sharps and flats. Let me show you. If you put your 3rd finger on E, that 2 finger can so easily reach up and get that D sharp. It's very natural. And then when that 3rd finger is on E, what is that 4th finger just naturally going to do? It's just going to kind of follow suit. And so it's just going to sit there on the F, and it's going to be a really natural hand position for your students. There's a slight hand position shift. So that's sort of one of those places that can stretch your students who aren't used to it. So they start with their 3rd finger on E, but then they move it to D, then they move it back up to E. And then there's this hand over hand whole tone scale that uses the whole piano. So they're moving up the piano. They don't have to use the pedal. There's no pedal written in, but they certainly can. And then there's a doorbell improv. So they get to sort of be their own decider about how many times they ring the doorbell. Little fuzzies have a plan when they go trick-or-treating. Because they're missing arms and legs, they have to do some cheating. They stack right up, stack one by one, all staticky and clingy. They lean just a little, then the top one does the ring. Nobody's coming to the door. The students can do this many times as they want. Gotta teach some doorbell manners to my fuzzy friends. And it's just an opportunity for students to just be free to make their own decisions and to be creative, something to give them a little autonomy when they're learning the piece. So that is Little Fuzzies Trick or Treat.